Welcome behind the door where we do some talking and a lot of teasing. You're watching TALK-TEASE. I'm your host, Twee, and with me on the panel today are some beautiful, lovely, opinionated women.
Welcome everyone, my name is Adrienne.
I'm Ray.
Hey guys, I'm Amelie.
Hi, I'm Nafisha.
And let's get started to our first topic. So ladies, what is love in a relationship, and do we as people abide by them? What is love? Do we abide by the rules of love?
I definitely think that we do not really abide by the rules of love. First and foremost, I think, in my opinion, love is communication, love is honesty, love is protection.
Love is unconditional.
Love is unconditional, but I think that we use the term love and to our convenience a lot of the time. That's not okay.
It's not okay to use love as convenience. Amelie.
No, I think most people tend to go towards that route of using love as a convenience, and they build this idea of this is how love is supposed to be, this is what love is, I need love. All of us, especially as we get older, we're all seeking the one person. I don't know if it really truly exists. I think in the end, we need somebody who's kind of like a partner that we have good sex with, that we can have a good time with, but do we really love them in the end? I don't know. I don't think so.
Nafisha, what do you think? Are we capable of loving people, truly,
Yes,
honestly?
we are capable of loving each other, but staying in a committed relationship, that's something totally different, but it does involve love. I think that it's hard to remain in a relationship and stay in love with someone. After a while, I think people tend to fall into temptation, step out of their relationships. They fall out of love in some instances, but in some cases, they are able to keep that love going for years, like my parents. And if they're not in love, at least love each other enough to stay committed.
Do you think you're...
Sorry, I'm sorry. It requires a mutual goal, though. Both people have to have the same sort of intention in mind, whether they want to have a long-term relationship. And if you do, you sort of have to work out the kinks of that relationship, right?
I agree.
Absolutely.
I think that since sex is easier to get nowadays, it's making it more difficult for people to find love. That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And I think because so many women and men are like thoughts, that they are ruining a lot of healthy relationships because they're not allowing these people to stay in this relationship and to love each other the way they're supposed to. That's why they're creeping out, because they have options.
But excuse me, what is the definition of being a thought? What is a thought?
That hoe over there.
So are you telling me that your parents have been together all this time and they've loved each other this entire time and nothing ever went wrong and no one ever cheated?
Well, no one ever cheated, and yes, they have loved each other that long, and the reason being is because they had a common goal and they love each other, and that's what it is. That's what kept them together, plus the friendship that they've had, which comes with the love. It should come with love.
So let me ask you this. Is there a difference between mature love and young love?
Well, it can start out as young love and it can mature. You know what I mean? Like puppy love, and then you end up together for 20, 30 years. That can happen.
So then it becomes a habit. It's not especially grown, mature love. It's more of a, well, I'm comfortable now, so I'm just going to stay with this person.
As in settling.
Yeah, exactly.
Biting your nails is a habit.
That's right.
Smoking cigarettes is a habit.
Waking up next to the same person.
A habit.
I don't know.
It can become too familiar, too regimented, too routine, right? If we've been together with somebody for too long, it can become sort of just dull.
Yeah, it can be.
So you can't say you believe in love and want a long-time commitment, but then talk about complaining as a result of the length that the relationship has been together. The two can't coexist peacefully. If you believe in love, then you should want a committed relationship, and that should evolve over time and become something long-term.
Amen.
Thanks, Adrienne. Let's take this question to our audience. Tell us what you think about love and relationships.
Go. So what happens when I'm in a relationship and I really, really love someone, but they're not giving me what I want? What should I do?
You should find somebody else.
Yeah, you let that go real quick.
It depends. It depends if you care enough to try to work it out.
Yeah, but you're never going to be satisfied in the end.
No. If someone loves you, they're going to give you what you want, what you deserve, and you have to have that communication with them. And if they don't abide by the things that you want, then you let it go. There's a lot of people in this world, and that's that.
If someone loves you, they would be interested in your own happiness as well. And so, I mean, it's true that we can't look to others to make us happy, but if someone truly loves you, I think that they'll do their best to provide you with what you need to be happy.
And see, that's why I think that I believe in love and unconditional love, but that unconditional love, I believe, is amongst your family and friends. When it comes to relationships, I don't believe that love is unconditional for that very reason right there. Because what if you love this person, but they're not doing it for you? I mean, at some point, do you have to stay in this relationship because you're in love? No, at some point, you might decide that, you know, it's time to move on
Well,
and
if
find
they're
love
not
somewhere
doing
else.
it for you, then obviously you're no longer in love with them, I imagine.
You can still love them, but you don't have to be in love with them.
Now, can you fall out of love, do you think?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
So you do believe in love then? Because if you can fall out of
I
love,
don't.
then you do believe in love. But you just said that.
I believe, but like I said, to me, love is it's something that we imagine. It's something that we think. I've been in lust many times, and I thought I loved them, and then when I say you fall out of love, I mean more like you realize that you never actually love this person.
Right,
Okay.
good point. That's a good point. Okay, well, let's wrap up this topic and move on to our next one after a little break.
What is love to me in a relationship is love, respect, loyalty, communication. And if you have all of that and abide by it, I think it will work.
I've been married for 9 years, so I'm going to say a deep friendship is a friendship that evolves into love and affection.
I feel like love in a relationship is mentally, physically, emotionally connected to the person.
Well, it depends what type of love you're talking about. Are you talking about love between family members that's unconditional, it's forever? Or are you talking about relationship issues with other people?
Love in a relationship is doing the simple things, giving a hug out of nowhere, a kiss on the cheek, asking how your day was.
If you want your partner to do that to you, all those things, and you do that to them, then I think it would work out and you would buy and the relationship would work.
You just gotta stay loyal, don't lie, love me right, don't cheat. Yeah, all of that.